Thank you, Ignited Souls. Yes, I am Crimey Queen, of course. This is Tarot for Self Love. Self love. Of course, do we have to ask why? We could always do with more love. Was it John Lennon? All we need is love. Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. All right. Enough of that. We all have our gifts, don't we? Okay. And singing is not necessarily mine. But I think whatever gift you have, or whatever it is you have, whatever you are able to do in the slightest minute degree, it's good to acknowledge it. It's really good to acknowledge it. This is all part of self love. Now, I mean, once upon a time, I would dare not do this. All we need is love, whatever, sing song, whatever you want to call it, on hair. But that's what I have. And I think, I'm embracing that. I'm embracing that is embracing all that I am. It's like, do you sort of ignore your left hand and say, well, my right hand is more dominant, so therefore I'm not going to pay much attention to my left hand at all? No, 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 no. So, anyway, this is a reading for the sign of Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, fire sign. There we are. Fire, fire, fire. Of course, we have just finished. We could say we have ended with the Leo phase, but I am really feeling that the energy of Leo is still with us somehow. And I'm sensing that fiery mode is still very much vibrant, and the ignition is turned really high. You tell me if it's this way for you as well, because I also did the sign of Aries, and I think it was Aries, and all the signs so far are showing these fiery rods, like there's a lot of sex around as well. It kind of feels like that. Oh my, okay. Yeah, but yeah, I do my readings intuitively, and of course, if we are talking about self-love, it's all to do with that. You know what that is. Okay, so three cards. I'm going to draw three cards for the sign of Leo. I don't often always do this. I don't cut the cards all the time, but I do again intuitively. I just go with that guidance. Wow. So we have now, it has come upside down. So I don't usually do reversal on my readings, but I'm going to leave this there because I do also believe in that form of energy. So it wasn't intended, but it's here. So this is really indicating that you have just faced a love decision, a love question, or and when we speak of love in this context here, it could mean some habitual thing you like to do or you love to do, something, but in this case, that had not served you or it no longer serves you, and that you have overcome this. So we are talking about Leo, and this is the fire sign. So basically, you are now quenching your thirst for that addiction or whatever it is that you were doing. Now this card is really indicating your conscious position. So well done. And now we have this card in your recent past, which is that you were walking away. You felt outside in the cold. Maybe something happened. Someone had done something to you to make you realize, you know what, that yes, you have done this to me. You have done this to me, but in actual fact, if I've got to be honest with myself, I did it to myself. I did this to myself. And you are walking away. You are walking with your other part of yourself. This is where you are really learning. You are learning to merge that left and right, that masculine and feminine, and you are doing something quite spiritual here. It feels very spiritual. Okay. And now, of course, you can celebrate. This is in your near future. So, this is a card of celebration. This is a card of stability with the number four. This is a card of something tangible. Of course, as I say, celebration. There is party, there is onlookers, there is abundance, there is a marriage or party or something. But well done, because and we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, the High Teacher. And I did say this is a card of spiritual learning. I feel that this was really spiritual essence here. And the Hierophant, of course, is the Pope. Wow. Am I feeling that perhaps someone has also gone through a divorce, or thinking of going through a divorce or separation or something like that? This is what I'm feeling here. But this is also saying whatever it is, perhaps you have divorced someone to get married to another person or something like that, or that you are getting married and you are now, or you are intending to get married, but you are thinking about where you have been and you are being careful not to make the same mistakes again. You have learned your lesson. You have really learned your lesson here with this addiction you had, or perhaps you have gone into counseling or something like that. You have gone into counseling and you are now really ready to celebrate your life in a way that I think sounds very productive. So I'm going to draw another card that is going to really reflect how all these three cards marry. In essence, it's going to be that gel between the three cards. Okay, so okay. So there we are. So I did say something about a divorce or some or separation or something like that, and now we have this legal figure here, because this is the King of Swords. So he's like a lawyer or solicitor or someone who, there's a legal matter here, and so while I say that this is a spiritual reading, it is also something that I intuitively feel that you are experiencing right now. That there's that legal matter, or you the divorce have come through and you are now celebrating. I feel this is a real wonderful reading for you, Leo, and of course you can have lots of self love. With number four. Okay, so four is, as I say, stability. And yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, really lovely. So, one card from this Prakash. And now we have the Hierophant again. Wow. So we had the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Hierophant now, and this is Salafiel, the angel Salafiel. So basically, you could see there's a humble position here. One has really gone through a deep introspection of oneself here, and really examining yourself and really taking into account the dark phase you went through, learning your lessons. You feeling a sense of remorse and regret, and also feeling so here there's the message about self-forgiveness is key. Forgive yourself completely. Realize that you have this wonderful guidance and Shri, oh, the word has not come completely here, but this is saying you have come full circle as well. So Do sit with this for a while and celebrate your life. This is about self love. Thank you very much. I am Cry McQueen. I hope you join me again. I would love to hear your take on this reading. I would love to hear what's happening with you. You don't have to be too explicit if you don't want to. Of course, with self love, you can be if you like. Okay, so thank you. And in fact, let's have an oracle card for you. And an oracle card for Leo for the month of September 2019. Okay, all right. Okay, it's Isolt or Isolt, but it's Undying Love. So this, oh, I love this card. I have not been too acquainted with this one, but it looks a very beautiful card indeed. So it's Undying Love, and it does say, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So whatever you have had, or whatever separation, or whatever it is that you did in the past, you don't have to live in regret. It's eternal. Even if you have to have a separation or distance, it is eternal. Whatever you give is eternal. Just remember that. Or whatever you're moving into is also eternal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it for you. Wow. Great, fantastic. Do join me again on Instagram as well, or Facebook, or www.crimeyqueen.com. Or you can check out Actualizing Self Love, where I do numerology on YouTube. Thank you.